Welcome Savage fans to episode 18. We see Sensational Simon defend the Savage Championship against Danny Disorder and the debuting Ash Slade in a triple threat clash. Also, what grueling challenge does Carlos Chaotico have planned for JD Rollins as he tests whether JD has what it takes to be a champion? And Neuro Sass makes her Savage debut as this episode's host. All this and more on the 18th edition of Savage Pro Wrestling.
Savage fans, I am currently on the biggest party holiday I think I could ever ask for, and basically I am in Ibiza and I'm going to leave it over to Neurosas to make sure you all have the best time of your life watching this episode. So I will be back. I'll be less inebriated. Just blame the year of January, and we're gonna have great fun. But yes, Neurosas, you're doing a great job. And remember, be there or be square. Can I hear yeah.
Look, the weather gets a bit cold. You can't just jet off to Ibiza for a few months. Ugh. Are you joking? You just hung up on me. Oh, hi. I don't know how much of that you guys got. Pantero Uno. Party Panther. You just can't drop the party lifestyle. My name's Neurosas. I'm your co-host for Savage Pro Wrestling. I know you'll all welcome me aboard because I'm actually going to be here, not stood by some DJ decks with a cocktail in either hand. I'm actually grateful for the opportunity. To be fair, there's some good rumours mumbling under the surface at Savage Pro Wrestling. Word has it, heard it through the grapevine, that something's missing. And I have set it to be my task to find out what that something is. Bear with me.
Can you hear it? Yes. Carlos Chaotico can hear it. Carlos Chaotico can hear my quest for gold. Someone else who's on a quest for gold is that young Phoenix. J.D. Rollins. I've spoken to him about gold, yes. Maybe we should just test his mettle a little bit to see how he is at the heavy lifting. After all, gold is very heavy.
Well, Savage fans, you heard it from Carlos Chaotico himself. He has set the challenge for this man, JD Rollins, to defeat the biggest test. If JD Rollins can defeat the monster that waits for him in that ring, then he will get an opportunity at Championship Gold. But that right there in the ring, that big blue freak, Carnage. He is a monster. He is a psychopath. And I don't know if JD Rollins has what it takes. He's asking the audience for their energy. He's going to need all the ammunition, all the motivation to win. And it looks like they're on his side, but oh no! Carnage from behind. What a rookie mistake, turning your back on a monster like him. We saw it in a previous episode. JD Rollins has got the heart and the determination of a legend, but he's got the rookie mindset where he makes rookie mistakes, and turning your back on Carnage is one of them. And now he's getting chopped in the corner because of it. You're not off to a good start, JD Rollins. Come on, mate. Pull yourself together. Oh! A boot. Oh, just a 2 count. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the fire of the Phoenix. JD Rollins. Trying to get the crowd behind him. Trying to will himself back up. And there's a big Irish whip. And now here comes Carnage. Oh! JD Rollins dodged. Look at him. He's like a firecracker. This guy's got so much ammunition. Ooh, yeah. One more. Come on, JD Rollins. You can do it. Oh, no. Oh, he got caught and slammed. Mate, that was a huge Uranagu. Carnage with a little bitch slap. He's a psycho. He's got a bad temper. He can snap at any second. And look at the power. Look at the... Oh, the power of Carnage. But it only gets a 2. Come on, JD Rollins. You are a tough guy. Even though he's wincing in pain, he's using that spare arm to try and get the crowd behind him. But look at his forearms. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's like Brock Lesnar on Halloween, just beating down JD Rollins. This big blue freak with a big elbow. What's he going to do with it? Oh, nothing. JD Rollins is clapping like a duck. The crowd are behind him. That's the opening you need. You just dodged a big bullet, mate. You better get onto that top rope and teach Carnage a lesson. You have the momentum now, mate. Oh, he just cracked him in the head with that Muay Thai diving elbow. He's a black belt in Muay Thai, this JD Rollins. But is it enough to beat a monster? Oh, and he smacks him in that third eye with that big fist. And now he's going to the well for a third time. Oh. Oh! He just crumbled Carnage to his feet. And a big massive Muay Thai kick. I told you he's got a black belt degree in striking. Oh my god. Carnage kicked out. Wait a second. Oh! Big splash winded him. But the big psychopath of blue kicked out again. Come on, JD Rollins. That monster ain't going to be down for long. Carlos Chaotico is watching. He's salivating at the mouth to see who's going to win. The monster sits up. Come on, JD. Put the nail in the coffin. No, he's got you by the throat. It's all over. Oh, Carnage is going to get the goal from Carlos. No, he's not. JD kicked out. What a shocker. Nobody kicks out of a Carnage chokeslam. This JD Rollins has something special, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody in the history of the universe has ever kicked out of a Carnage chokeslam. This is the first time you've seen him in Savage, but he's put bodies away all over the world. And now he's going to go for a final one. JD dodges a death threat. Oh, that Muay Thai elbow punch. And look, another furious elbow right to the face. The Muay Thai background is a black belt. Oh, the Phoenix Cutter. It's gotta be free. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. That was such an action-packed, 100 miles an hour, all guns blazing, balls to the walls match. JD Rollins, you little weapon. You a legend. You're gonna get an opportunity with Carlos Chaotico. Let's see what Carlos has to say about that. And look. Oh, the fans love JD Rollins. Is JD Rollins going to turn to the dark side and join Carlos? That is the question. Such a pure heart. Is he going to join the dark side? I have no idea. We're going to have to find out, ladies and gentlemen. And now this freak can go back to his coffin and play with his little taxidermies. Mate, this guy gives me the heebie-jeebies. Oh no. Sending the Streetwise champion to rough him up. I don't like him. He makes me scared.
Yes.
Divine Spirit, I surrender this opportunity for enlightenment. Thank you, Divine, thank you. It's not something that's missing, it's someone. Luna. Hi, it's Neurosass. Yeah, it's time. We need to talk.
Hello Savage Pro Wrestling fans, my name is Xiaojie Meng. I'm Chinese pro wrestling commentator and streamer. Tonight's main event is Simon vs Ash vs Danny, and it's a Savage Championship match. Have a great show!
Remember the Magic Fox on episode 17 of Savage? Well, he encountered Ash Slade and granted him a #1 contender shot for the Savage Championship. Good luck, Ash. The Fox will be watching you.
$600 days. 600 days. Let that sink in. 600 days as Savage Pro Wrestling Champion. It's reason to celebrate, right? But not only that, the other things to celebrate are the Savage End of Year Awards. Best Babyface. Check. Best Champion. Check. Best match, check. All those things have not only been given, but I've earned over the last year. 2024 was a sensational year for Sensational Simon. It was a sensational year for Savage. So we go into 2025 with more things to celebrate. Tonight, I wrestled in another triple threat match for the Savage Pro Wrestling Championship, this time against Ash Slade and Danny Disorder. And we'll be celebrating Sensational Simon continuing his reign as Savage Pro Wrestling Champion, continuing his reign at the top of Savage Pro Wrestling. This reign does not come to an end tonight. This reign doesn't come to an end because Ash Slade says so or Danny Disorder says so. This reign comes to an end when I decide. And that's not tonight. That could be another 600 days. This reign continues because we are in the sensational era of Savage Pro Wrestling. So Danny Disorder, Ash Slade, you better be ready because you're entering my world. You're entering the world of Savage, the sensational world that we're in right now. And come the end of this episode, the whole world and yourself are going to learn exactly why I am simply sensational.
The following contest is scheduled for 1-4! Beautiful. And it is for the Savage Pro Wrestling Championship. Introducing first, Ash Slade!
Welcome back, Savage fans. Here is your main event of tonight. But this man, Ash Slade, he may be dangerous in the ring, but he's a lovely guy. He's a gentleman. He's got great sportsmanship, and this is his Savage Pro Wrestling debut. He's been all across the UK, getting wins up and down the country, Pantera Uno has hand-selected this man to come into Savage to give him a title shot because Pantera Uno says there is something very, very special about Ash Slade. And we're about to see for the very first time in Savage Pro Wrestling what this man has to offer. I've heard great things, but ladies and gentlemen, the man coming to the ring right now, I've heard nothing but sensational things. As you know, in the last episode, Sensational Simon defeated Rusty Jack and Roger Sears to be the undisputed Savage Pro Wrestling champion. And here he is. Here is the man of the hour, Sensational Simon. What a legend. Over 550 days of Savage Pro Wrestling champion. He put all the naysayers to bed on the last episode. He won the biggest match in the history of Savage Pro Wrestling. But right now, he's got to go straight back into competition. Another triple threat match against Ash Slade. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. And not only is he against Ash Slade, but he's against another man that we know all too well in Savage Pro Wrestling. A man who is not shy of championship gold. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the first ever Pudsey Pro Wrestling champion.
Why don't you all make some noise for the best wrestler in the world?
Here comes Danny Disorder. He is the hardest man in any room he goes to.
As if I'm gonna touch you, you're disgusting.
He's the hardest man in any town, any city, any country.
Daddy rules, baby!
Danny Disorder is the reason half of the locker room are wrestlers right now. He inspired an entire generation. He can demand a title shot anytime he wants because he's that damn good.
You told them if they don't stop booing me, I'll go home and then they won't even get to see me. You tell them.
Oh no, we don't want that to happen. I don't understand why these fans are booing him.
You paid to see me. I think you should start showing me some respect.
These Southampton Savage fans are a bit gormless.
What are you doing? Why are you wearing the shirt?
Literally think about this.
It's not what I paid you to do. I mean, I didn't know you were going to be coming today.
Got an idea. Hang on.
Do you know what? It's too late now. Just lose the shirt.
He had a Sensational Simon Knobs t-shirt on.
We don't even know each other.
What's going on there? Is there some strange alliance we don't know about? Apparently they don't know each other, so that's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the Savage Championship is on the line. Sensational Simon, fresh off his first triple threat match, back into another triple threat match. Ladies and gentlemen, we got some big names in this match right here. Danny Disorder, Sensational Simon. Wait a second, what the hell happened there? Sensational Simon just ran to a flatliner. Oh my god. Oh my god, straight from the word go, the champion has been taken out.
Back him up.
Ash Slade has just decked the champion, making a huge statement.
I'll show you all how it's done.
I'm already impressed by Ash. He just took out the champ, and now we've got a strong look-up. And Danny Disorder. Wait a second, is he batting him? Actually, I think Ash Slade had some mucky fingernails. I think Danny Disorder's biting the fingernails to trim them to make it a fair competition, so there's no scratching. He appreciates health and safety.
Danny, what do you say?
Oh mate, he was trying to help you, and now Ash Slade trying to go for a wrist lock, but Danny Disorder, the technical wizard, switches it with ease and gives him a solid strike. And the fans go wild. I think look at Sensational Simon as he can oh mate, he doesn't want the cameraman catching his bad side. I think that Flatten Island was savage, mate. Who starts a match with a finisher move? I mean, to be honest, if that's great strategy from Ash Slade, busting out a flatliner in a savage title match. You want to take the champion by storm. You want to hit the big moves and get that belt. It's worked. Simon's ringside recuperating. Or is Simon being a smart aleck and waiting for the right moment to strike? Wait a second, Slade sends Danny off the ropes and boom! Danny knocks him down. He is the hardest man in town. Everybody knows that he deserves a crown. Whoa! He ran over him. Slade with a leapfrog. Oh, Slade is raising his fist in the air. Danny Disorder doesn't want to get into a boxing match. No, Slade, it's not punching, it's wrestling. And Danny Disorder is trying to ask the referee, no closed fists. It's only fair, mate. There's sportsmanship involved. Right, there's a bit of a stalemate here. They're going to lock up. Oh, that was a cheeky one. Danny Disorder took Slade by surprise and sent him off the ropes. Slade wallops him in the gut and he sends him off the ropes. Oh, going for a backbreaker, and he connects the knee into the spine of Danny. Oh, what a lovely little swivel into a suplex. Going for the pin, but Simon breaks it up. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw it on the last episode's triple threat match. Simon waited ringside for the perfect opportunity to strike, and when he got in the ring, he hit the bad sensational Roger Sears, and he beat that sucker 1, 2, 3. Sensational Simon knows how to be a winner. He knows how to be a champion. And now he's come in the ring at the right time and he's taken down Slade. And now, Danny Disorder picking off the bones of what Sensational Simon just hunted. Well, we've got a bit of an alliance going on here. Those guys wearing those knob shirts was a bit of a clue. I think they must have had a bit of a team meeting backstage. Oh, here we go. I think Danny Disorder could be a new member of the Knobs, perhaps for one night only. Oh, and there's a knobby leg sweep. Or Russian knob sweep, I don't know. I'll have to talk to Sam about that one. Here we go. Here's the 3 count. 1, 2, oh. Slade kicks out. Pantera Uno didn't pluck Slade out of thin air for nothing. Slade is a top-class main eventer everywhere he's gone. But now he's been thrown into the deep end with some sharks of Savage. And he's taking a pasting now. Oh, mate! That was a huge whiplash of a suplex. But he kicked out. There was so much impact on that suplex. Just whipped him over. And we've got a bit of a teamwork now. Simon backing Ash into the corner. And I got to give it to Slade. You've come in and you've taken out the Savage champion. You've got the upper hand on Danny Disorder. And now, Slade is so good that these guys have got to work together. Both these guys know that Slade is such a threat. Oh, wait a second. There's some choking going on. 7-second strangle. I didn't know he was into that kind of thing. But the referee didn't see it. And to be honest, is there even disqualifications in a triple threat match? What happens if Danny gets disqualified? Oh, there we go. That was a very nonchalant pin from Simon. Oh, mate. Oh, mate. What a bunch of counting these guys are doing. Bunch of counts, aren't they? Wait a second, they've got a leg each. Oh! God, no! Oh, the knob leader with the ultimate knob attack. I love that pin. I hope that cocky pin wins one day. What you gotta do is get a sledgehammer, knock him out and do that pin again. I want to see Sensational Simon pin someone with that muscle pose taunt. That'll be a happy day for Jesus and Dan. Oh, that suplex got so much heart. Amazing, mate. This teamwork is great. Oh, wait a second. Simon didn't like Danny Disorder getting the pin there. And why would he? Danny Disorder almost became Savage champion. Oh, there's going to be some disagreement, folks. When Slade is getting too beat down and there's going to be a 3 count happening, there's going to be some bickering. Yep, we're starting to see it now. Simon and Danny bickering. Oh, that little... Oh my God, that was a shocker. Danny Disorder. Oh, mate. Danny Disorder's forearm strikes are the best I've ever seen. Absolutely savage. That's going to win you the belt, mate. I love Simon, but I've got to mark out for that. Oh, nice. Spinning wheel kick right to the gut. Oh, mate, Danny Disorder kicked out. Things are getting really intense now, folks. Oh, mate, I got to give it to you. Those forearms from Danny Disorder was something else. but I've never seen Simon bust out that spinning wheel kick. Wait a second. Oh! The Disorder driver. 1, 2, oh! Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Disorder nearly won the Savage belt, but Ash Slade has just kept the match going. You better thank Ash Slade, Simon. He just kept that belt on you. But for how long? Ash Slade is now back in the ring. He's got some healing ringside. He's recharged the batteries, and now he's a house on fire, and he's burning everybody that comes in his way. Drop kick for you. Drop kick for you. Ash Slade. Ooh, a nice little chop there. Just taking the wind at Danny Disgruntled. Oh, and now, woohoo! Nice power slam from Ash Slade. And another power slam. Pin the man. Make the self. Oh, nope. Danny Disorder knocking it off. That's the problem with a triple threat match, folks. So much drama going on. Just when you think you've got a pin going on, there's always someone there to break it up. And now Danny Disorder going for a Disorder driver. Ash Slade skips out. Oh, and he just kneed him. Knocked him out. Pin the bugger and get yourself the belt. But pin him. Don't faff about. You saw what happened with Alice's arm. She played too much on the top rope and it cost her. Oh, same happened with Rusty Jack on the last episode when he missed his splash. Oh, he connected. New champion. Oh, wait a second. Simon's up. Oh, that's exactly what happened on the last episode. It's not going to happen again, is it? Oh, mate. You've got to give it to Sensational Simon. The guy's a bloody genius. Every single time you think that guy's down, he always pulls the victory out the bag. I love this guy. He is the champion. He will always be the champion. You better skip forward to the future and start counting 2,000 days. Roman Reigns' reign is going to be outshined by Simon, I tell you. But I tell you what, mate, I'm so impressed with Ash Slade. Never seen the guy before, but this guy came in against 2 Savage main eventers and he took it to him. And I tell you what, it was Ash Slade's frog splash that got Simon the win. That was Ash Slade's move that won that match. So in my books, if Simon was still at the ring for a few more seconds, Ash Slade could have pinned Danny Disorder and become your champion. And I think we've got to give Ash Slade big props for that.
I'm gonna wait till you grow up, then I'm gonna find you and beat you up. How about that?
No, not the moon cycles. Not that lunar. Lunar tricks. Oh, the penny drops. Do you know what? You're doing my head in. Yeah, I know. We do need more women. Do you know what my words exactly? Right, Party Panther, you might be redeeming yourself. I absolutely agree. The only way to be savage is to have the girl boss on board. Do you know what? Actually, don't mind it when you're this drunk. You're far more agreeable. Just don't you go changing your mind when you sober up. Women domination. I like it. Okay, Pantera Uno. Have a drink on me. Euro Sassy's out. Euro Sassy's in. And she's bringing the girls. Stay sassy. If you can't stay sassy, stay savage. Peace out, fans.
Hello, small people of Savage. I have the results of the 2024 Awards of the Year. Let's see what they are. Best babyface, your champion, Sensational Simon. The biggest heel, the Venom champion, Jensen Theory. The best newcomer, the lucky referee Carl. The best match is a draw between Simon and Storm, and then mixing up with Jensen Theory and Flying Ryan. Both matches were amazing. But Simon's match was probably better because he won the best champion of the year. And the best return was a draw between Ben Vicious and Rudy Roots. And on the next episode of Savage, we're going to see what happens when these two fight it out. And the best episode of the year is episode 14, The Sensational Storm. Oh yes indeed, and there's plenty more where that came from on the next exciting episode of Savage Pro Wrestling.
Boy, am I glad 2024's over. Yes, I had some good highlights. I reunited the Wild Boys. We went and won the Risen Tag Team titles. That was a great moment, but with the Witch Shred Malice putting that hex on me, the red guy knocking me down that cliff, still got injuries from that I've not actually fully recovered from. And then, of course, just when I think I'm going to become the Venom champion, a guy who I think's a real good buddy, my manager, Eli Kai, betrays me, smashes me with my own cucumber, costs me the match, and then I get beaten up by a group of thugs. And that was the last match I did. And for the longest time I thought that's the last match I'm ever going to do. I was done with wrestling after that. Just no more. That's it. I'm done. So I went to Portugal, refresh myself, and I see my mate Baltazar, and he happened to be doing a show the same week I was there, and he said, bro, I'm in a triple threat match. I got two guys who want to double team me and take that belt from me. And I thought to myself, I'm not going to let Baltazar be double teamed the way I was double teamed. I'm not going to let him be robbed and mugged. Justice will prevail this time. So I stepped into the APW ring, made my international debut, and I took down two of Portuguese's finest wrestlers. And I helped Baltazar retain his World Portuguese APW Championship. And Baltazar, he said to me, Ryan, I've got the gold. Now you need to go back to England and you need to win the gold. So I've come back. It's a new year, a new beginning. And Ryan Hendrick's quest to become a champion begins now. Oh yeah, that's right, 2025. I'm not going to stop until I get that one last title reign, that last championship run under my belt. Because the best of Ryan Hendrick's is yet to come.